has started, and I'm going to change this to Starfinder gameplay. And welcome everybody to the first week of me trying to figure out how Twitch works because I'm echoing.
Yep, you are.
You didn't forget to mute your stream, did you?
Oh, I do it every week. The first week of me trying to murder Starfinders. This is a new game for me to try and kill people in.
It's the second week.
I couldn't do it in D&D, so now we're going to try it in Starfinder. I'm still trying in Shadowrun on Fridays. We will start with our intrepid crew. We only have 4 of our 5 players this week. We will start with Kazette, who will introduce himself.
Yeah, I am a serene engineer. I work on engines and computers and other things, and I shoot things with my rifle. That's about. Oh, and I'm a archaeologist.
And we have...
Hi, I'm a Yasaki battle medic. Basically out in the world looking for fame and fortune.
What is your class, Kazette?
Mechanic. Sorry, I said engineer, but I'm a mechanic.
And what kind of mechanic are you?
Exo set. So I have my eyes have been modified so that I can have information, kind of like Google Glass, except it's inside my eye.
With the exocortex, correct?
Right, the exocortex, whatever it's called.
Excellent. And Stitch's your class is?
Technomancer.
Excellent. And we not cause, but chaos.
Well, we have to have a unique name, don't we?
I like it.
Okay, so she is a female Sharon bounty hunter / enforcer. Not overly big, but can make her way. She's along the ride for security purposes. Just basically wants to make her way in the world, kind of independent from her family. So she's off and adventuring.
And you are a Vanguard, correct?
Correct.
And we all get to learn how that class works because that's a complicated class, but pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I wasn't giving you points when you should have gotten them last week. You get points just for getting beat on, not just for crits, but extra points for crits. And we have Otto.
Otto is the only human in the group. I guess they're a rare breed in this flag of the universe, but he's been flying spaceships for as long as he can remember. Does a little bit of merc work on the side, learn to use a rifle just so that he could, not be useless outside the cockpit. And basically, he'll take any job as long as he gets to fly. So.
And not currently with us, but hopefully next week, maybe even later this week, is Umeda, who is, I forget the race, but they are pretty cool, and we'll meet them when they show up. And the last time the crew were together was last week off stream. They were on a shuttle traveling to an archaeological dig and ran into a little bit of trouble while in the drift and collided with another ship, causing damage to their own shuttle and the other ship, which they had to go to the other ship to find a way to communicate to call for rescue. On the other ship, they found a drift zombie and some other things, and they cleared that out and were able to signal for rescue. When we left them last week, they had received communication from a ship called the Murata, which you see in the center of the screen here. Everybody can see this, right? This is the Murata. They have arrived, and they are ready to take you on board if you are willing to accept rescue.
Yeah.
Well, floating around here isn't any fun.
I mean, it could
As
be.
long as we didn't find anything interesting in the cargo hold, I don't know if we actually ever sifted through any of that stuff.
Oh yeah, we have a party
While we were waiting, at least.
Yeah, there's a party treasure that's in the
Oh yes, and I was
Oh,
I was
yeah, we did
bored
go
during
the
the
other
week, and I actually linked all of your items to actual handouts.
Lovely.
So I already had a basic med kit, so I didn't need one. I think somebody else took the
Yeah,
free.
Otto can take that. He's at least reasonably familiar with them.
Uh,
I could have taken it, but you could take it too to do us both the same amount of goods.
If you guys can do me a favor as you take items out of the party treasury into your characters, if you can either make a note on the party treasury sheet who has the item, just put in parentheses or something who has it, or remove it from the sheet, that would be great. This way we don't have multiple copies of the same item floating around. Otherwise, you guys can record that as you need to. Keep in mind, only one person wants to edit that at a time, elsewise it'll get all jumbled up. You can basically overwrite each other's edits and screw it up.
Or yeah,
And I did hand that pistol we found off to somebody else, right?
I mean,
oh, the holy one.
The arc pistol.
Yeah, somebody already had that one, I think.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I've got that.
Gotcha. I'll take that off my sheet then.
So you guys are gonna take your haul over to the Murata?
Yep.
Oh, Stitch is going to take both serums since you're the healer, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep those like on your easily accessible so anybody in the group could grab them?
Yeah.
And does anybody else need a basic med kit?
I already have one.
Yeah, I already had one too.
Not a bad thing to keep in somebody's backpack if somebody has the bulk available,
Yeah.
at least temporarily.
Basically, I think it gives you like a DC 25 to help deadly wounds. Message. Seemed like a high DC to me for a second level character. Oh, who wanted the Ring of the Resistance? It gives you a +1 to your save throw of your lowest save.
I'll take it if nobody wants it.
That is who?
It
That
just
Stitches. Okay. I'll mark it here. I can spell your name. Who wants to not have to breathe? I like how they spelled Aeon Stone instead of Ion Stone.
Well, they have to do that because of SRD things. Or was it the,
Yeah,
what do they call it?
I mean,
The,
Ewan is like an actual deity over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
similar but different.
If somebody else is editing that, go ahead and mark down Otto has the med kit there. I don't need the armor.
Also,
I already gave Otto the armor.
Also, down the road, things can be sold
We can
once
just
you
sell
get.
that.
Yeah, once you get to a point, things can be sold for 10% if you get to a place where you can sell things, or if not, if you have crafting stations or whatever, you can break them down for UPBs worth about 10% of their value.
Didn't we figure it'd make both your ACs one higher though, Otto?
I'll double check.
EACs +2, KACs +3.
With a max dex of 4.
I guess it would be one higher for now. I'll go ahead and swap that out. Then it'll just be a second skin in the group inventory then.
I was lazy. I did not link it because I forgot how to do that.
So, wow, my voice is cracking. I must be hitting puberty. It's only, about 30 years late. You are met as you enter the ship by, oops, I clicked the wrong thing, by this person. I don't think I can show you the picture without showing you too much.
Yeah, but you made us go to the stream.
No. I could show you the picture, I just have to do it a different way.
No, that's what I was saying is you made us go to the stream, so if we're watching the stream, we can see the picture you just brought up.
Yeah, but then you can see the stats too. You wouldn't want a
Right.
meta game.
It was kind of far away, and I didn't zoom in, but there were stats for
Yeah,
them.
there were rough ideas for stats. I haven't actually statted them out. He is an android. I closed him again. He's an android. You get the impression he introduces himself as Xander Zoltar. He's the security officer for the I've brain farted the Murata. They are headed from Absalom Station to Malphane, and then they would be happy to drop you off anywhere you'd like on the way. The small settlement you were headed to is on the way, or if you want to travel along with them, that's up to you. But they're ready to get on the way unless you need to collect anything from your damaged shuttle.
We didn't really have anything else fun in there, did we?
No.
And you can report the location of the shuttle to the rental place for the for them to recover it. Your insurance will cover that. I assume you got the insurance.
Oh, of course.
And is that Triune Station in the Drift? Is that on their way at all?
You're not sure where Alluvion is. It's not a place that is regularly visited. It's a place that normally you need to be invited to.
Gotcha. Well, we can give them the coordinates to that ship if we ever manage to find.
Well, there are temples of Triune very regularly because they're the ones that maintain the drift beacons. So yeah, you can definitely report that. So off you go. So you're in the Murata. It's a typical explorer ship. It's got a couple decks to it, and you're going to have to share quarters, like two to a quarter. There's a few people in this ship. It seems like it's pretty sparsely crewed. And you've got let me see, I need to roll. Looks like about 6 days of travel estimated till you get to your destination.
Okay. So I assume we'll be able to heal up a little bit.
Oh yeah. You've had time to heal up since your misadventures while waiting for the Murata to arrive. Nothing happens instantly.
Recharge my battery.
Yeah. You were able to do that on the what was that, the third gate while you were waiting. You could have done that with their core because the core was operating. It just you couldn't use the drift engine. So before you're even able to leave this part of the drift, you've just barely gotten underway, and suddenly your ship drops out of the drift yet again before it even gets to its destination, and you're in a new system right at the edge of a deadly solar storm. Alarms go off. Alarm lights are flashing.
Now I do have a question. Last week we had our accident in the drift, right?
Yes, you were. This ship seemed to be unaffected. It was able to re-enter the drift, and you were upon your way again. And then you came back out of the drift again, and it seems like you're in a system You were knocked out of the drift somehow again. You're in a system on the verge of a deadly solar storm, and funny enough, you're also under attack by pirates at the same time. It's just one calamity after another with you guys. You guys are bad luck.
Ship, or are they boarding us right now?
It would appear that they are about to board you.
Oh
On a
boy.
On a
That's
ship
fun.
that we're not crew on, we're just passengers.
You could be just as dead as the crew.
Is interested in not getting spaced, however.
It all happened so fast. The Murata emerged from the drift at its not quite to its intended destination, only to find the entire system on the verge of a deadly solar storm. That would have been easy enough to avoid by simply reactivating the drift engine. But that's when the pirates attacked. Cobalt, captain of the pirate vessel Primordial, ordered the Murata to surrender as pirates tethered the ships together. Berserkers flying the flag of Bismara, the pirate queen, have swarmed aboard, bound for engineering, where they can sabotage the drift engine to prevent escape. You've been pressed into service helping protect the ship, unless, of course, you want to, give in to the pirates.
I want to head to engineering.
That sounds like a good place to be right now.
Fantastic. I can't remember. Did I fix your tokens last week from this page? Probably not. We'll find out.
I don't think so. They have all three things. And I don't see anybody else's things.
Let me see if I can grab the ones from last week. Where are they? That was before the storm, right? Yes. I think I deleted you guys from that map. I did. No, I didn't. There you are. Yeah.
So you need to fix them, then save them to our sheet.
Actually, I believe I did do that last week. We should find out. I should probably drag them from the sheet first. We'll do that. I don't think, just in case we have new viewers, since this is a new game, I am a terrible GM, and if you don't like it, well, I'm the GM you've got. We're all learning, by the way, and we will mess up the rules. Feel free to let us know in the chat, and if any of us notice, we will maybe fix it.
If any of us notice.
I'm busy running a game. I'm looking at 3 different computer screens, and the chat is buried. Oh, I need to find where you guys are. Here you guys are. And this will be on video on demand, so those folks can't even correct us. Which one is it? This one.
Well, they can.
Can, but they're just yelling at their monitor at that point.
They're yelling into the void. Where are you people? You people are down here. Let's see, we have a chaos. So you're headed to engineering. What order would you be coming out? Chaos first?
Are we sticking together heading to engineering?
I am going to suggest you don't split the party, because above the table, these encounters are not balanced for that.
Then yeah, chaos.
All right.
So chaos, Otto, would you probably be shortly behind?
Absolutely.
I'll be last, just because I'll
No,
make sure
no,
nobody's following us.
I'm last because I have no cons.
Well, what if somebody comes up behind us?
Oh yeah, okay.
So Kazet is first to die.
That's what I did last week, and I regretted it.
Oh, little regrets were made.
I was the one that died.
Oh,
Well,
you were
not
the one that
died.
died, but I was the first one targeted because
Nobody died. You're all here. Nobody had to re-roll yet.
I was temporarily unconscious, so there's that.
Does everybody have sight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hey, and I can see everyone's bars.
I made sure this time.
Goody! I did remember to save the sheets. Yay for me!
I don't see amounts in the bars. I just see bars.
That is correct.
Yep.
All right, so you see bad guys and questionable guy. And we should probably select our tokens and roll for initiative. I have more tokens than you guys do.
That sounds fun.
Why did I not roll? Why is it not rolling?
Did you say rolling?
Roll 20 might be low. It does that sometimes.
Yeah, Roll20 may be having an issue.
Roll initiative.
I
It
did.
did not roll.
I did it as well, and it didn't.
Oh,
there
there it
went
is.
something.
Oh, there's
Autos went through.
It
I
was
did mine.
terrible, but it went
I
through.
did mine twice. Can we take the better one?
No,
Oh.
we may not get any of them.
You might not.
So are all four of these people hostile, or is this guy part of the?
We will see what happens. Well, Stitches had at least a 20. Wow, the lag tonight.
It's unreal.
If you roll from the character sheet, it works.
Yeah,
Wow. Let me try that.
the macro doesn't seem to be.
Oh, that's weird that it's. Well,
there we go.
something happened.
Well, at least the Vanguard doesn't have to go last, so that's fine.
That's a first, is what that is.
That's strange because that should not be. I've had this set up for a long time.
It's always worked before, just not today.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try it again, but yeah, the initiative macro isn't working for me.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either. So roll it for my seat just fine.
Yeah.
I wonder if the API is broken. I will have to try something here.
Pirate. Not pirate. Can we see that other level?
I'm sorry?
Can we see that other level?
Other level?
Over
The
here.
other room.
The other room.
No, and I shouldn't have rolled that. There's nobody over there.
We see nothing.
I'm not even sure how to get there. Oh, it must be a different room.
It's a different thing altogether.
The pirate.
Oh, what do you know? The sandbox is dead. The sandbox said infinite loop detected.
Ah,
Ah,
I wanna
That's
know
always
if Jordy
fun.
LaForge is here.
There we go. There we go. Now initiative's working.
excellent.
All right, here we go. I was unprepared as usual, so gotta refresh. Quick refresh and we'll be ready to go.
and resort.
I am nothing without all my tech tools.
Yeah, really.
The API stuff really helps a lot. Also, I refreshed your hero points, and for any viewers, we use hero points here, which I'll drag one to myself and use it so that you can see. So basically, each player, each session, they get a hero point, which is right now we're doing the what did I call it? The Luck of Desna, which is it's basically like in D&D, a bardic what do they call it? Bardic Inspiration. They can add a D6 to any roll they want, a damage roll, a D20 roll, whatever. And all they do is they drop the symbol of Desna on the play surface, and Desna smiles upon them. They can redeem it for a 1d6.
Better than Bardic Inspiration.
No, this is better than Bardic Inspiration. This is me being really nice. And once we actually have 50 followers and we're monetized, then the viewers can actually use channel points to give extras of that to the players, but that hasn't happened yet.
Does that include us?
Yeah.
Should Becky
Start now.
So if we get 50 viewers, we can.
Well, I'm assuming that our 4 viewers are 3 of you guys and me, so I don't think it'll help us. Technically, we have 50 followers, but Twitch doesn't know how to count.
Yeah, that's.
And we also have to have 7 streams in a month, and we're because I haven't been streaming anything other than Shadowrun, we're at 4 for the month. So this will, in a couple weeks, we should be there. So anyway, we are in initiative. I am sorting it, so Stitches gets to do things first. So let me look at my lighting. Yeah, so the center of the room here is the engine, the core of the ship. So you can't walk through that. So just kind of use some common sense there.
Also, don't shoot it.
That might be unwise.
Okay, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna use my energy ray on this guy, and we're gonna make it acid damage if we manage to hit him.
Nope. A 7 is not quite. Wait, is that energy?
Acid.
No, but that's a spell. Yeah, unfortunately, it will not hit.
Yeah,
Almost, but not quite.
Okay, and I'm also gonna do a life science check to see if there's anything special about these peoples.
They are humans. So they are just plain Jane human.
Squash like bugs. Okay, next.
No,
Hey,
squash
how
like
about the
human.
bug?
That's what you say.
Next is Pirate. Hey, it's his turn. He's gonna. What is he gonna do? Well, excellent. You were nice and came up close, so he's gonna come up close to you and give you a big hand axe to the face. You thought I was gonna say hug, didn't you?
I was hoping.
Oh, he rolled to me. Does a 14 hit?
KAC 14 just hits.
Oh, for 6 slashing.
He's not my friend.
Remember that is stamina first.
Yep.
Stamina first. And that is his turn. So, next victim. Chaos. Somebody just smacked your rat with a hand axe.
That's okay. I'm gonna go over to this guy over here. I think I can go here.
Oh yeah, you've got plenty of movement to get over there.
And I'm gonna whack him with my sword.
That was showing us all about your sword. Now try hitting him.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hey,
I'm still learning. Why is it not rolling?
By the way, something I wanted to point out to you. What is the damage value on your sword?
I don't know. It says 1d8 plus question mark, use entropy point.
Okay,
D4.
so it's 1d8 plus your strength. I don't think you have a bonus on strength, right?
No, I do not.
So that's 1 to 8 damage. If you use your unarmed attack, you do 1d3 plus your constitution bonus. So you actually would do 5 to 7.
Okay,
It's,
I'm gonna
do that because it's the start of combat and I get 1 entropy point, right?
well, my point is you can do 1 to 8, so you would have 1 higher on your max, but your minimum is 1. Or you could do 5 to 7, which is a much higher minimum, but a 1 lower maximum. So that's part of the numbers game for the Vanguard. I've been doing a little reading on the Vanguard. They're kind of fun. If you like math.
It's not rolling.
What's that?
It's not rolling.
What's not rolling?
The longsword. It's not rolling at all.
No.
Oh,
Are you
look and
rolling
make.
from equipment or from?
No, she's got a. I'm sure you've got a query window. Make sure there's not a little pop up underneath your character sheet.
Underneath. Oh, I hate that thing.
The query is.
I do that every freaking time.
It makes it easier so that you don't have to do /R whatever every time though. So were you using your longsword, or were you going to do the entropic strike?
The entropic strike.
Okay, so you'd want to roll that and not the longsword.
But if she hits with the longsword, it does longsword damage plus the 1d3 plus 4 entropy strike damage.
No, that's if she that. Okay, so That's if she uses the entropy point, yes. But what I'm saying is the entropic strike is like a monk unarmed attack.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about is 1d3 plus 4. And then she can add the entropy point on top of that.
Oh, so it's 1d3 plus 4, 1d3 plus 4.
No, it's 1d3 plus 4 plus another d4 if she uses an entropy point.
Oh,
What's
okay.
your ability mod when you attack with your unarmed, your entropy?
It's Constitution. That's where
You're
it becomes
techie
nice.
boss.
So click on your entropy strike if you have that on your attack.
I don't have that on my.
Yeah, you do. It's the top thing on your attacks. And you're going to get a couple of pop-ups for it.
Okay, hold on.
Because I set that up like my character has it for mine, and there's a lot
Alright.
of options.
Damage type. We're just gonna bludgeon him.
Yeah, in this case, it doesn't matter too much.
Oh, that has
There
a
you
plus
go.
0 ability mod as well. So your con is 10.
Yeah, that is
that's
correct.
not
It's,
adding
yeah,
any-
it's because it's got strengths that I'm fixing it now.
Yeah.
It's now fixed. So that was actually an 18 to hit. So I fixed that part. So yeah, that would have been an 18. Well, the 14 would have hit. But yeah, so you just hit him for 6, which was 1d3 plus 1d4, which it actually didn't add your con. So that's plus another 4. So you actually just hit him for 10.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So you have now murdered a pirate.
Right on.
Excellent.
And the thing to think of your sword, you add your strength mod, which is only plus 0, right? Where the entropy strike you add your con mod, which is 4.
Oh.
So
So
you
I'm
hit
better off
the-
just punching people.
Yeah, in this
You're
case.
better off punching people.
Space monk.
Whoops. He is not dead, by the way.
Not
you
that
killed
guy.
the wrong pirate.
No, I'm fixing the token.
I'm okay with you killing that guy.
Nope.
But
I-
it has to be.
Melee. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, actually, no,
So I
because
actually ha-
you actually have entropic shot, I believe, if I remember looking at your character.
I can just reach out and touch him. Gotcha.
But the entropic shot is not using your con. That's just you can use the entropy point with entropic shot.
Gotcha.
So that was your turn. You moved. You shot. You don't have a swift action, so you're good.
And now I have no entropy points left.
Correct. And that guy is dead though.
Gotcha.
Can we get this right yet? Come on, dummy.
Oh,
Oh, damn it! Stop tying them together.
Damn, you're good.
I'm just that good. What can I say?
Yeah.
Did you forget to unlink the tokens?
I did unlink them, but it linked them back together.
Oh, that's fun.
What is
There we
there?
go.
And now the KAC's jacked up. It's now removed the KAC from the sheet. Fortunately, I have that up over here, so I know what to do.
Good old roll 20.
No, this is all me. I changed how so when I set up this lobby, it was before I realized how the compendium sets up NPCs. So I was doing hit points on bar 1, EAC bar 2, KAC bar 3, and the compendium does it the complete opposite. And I forgot to switch these, but I switched how health point aura, the thing that makes the scream happen, does it. So yeah, this is all me. Chaos, you're done. Kazette.
I am going to combat
Tracker.
tracker that guy,
Which one?
the closest one here besides Stitches.
Okay.
It's a move action, so then I'm going to shoot him with my laser gun. Full attack. No, because I used a move action. Combat tracking, yes. 14?
14 hits. Just a little bit over. For 6.
6 points of force damage. Or fire damage, not force. Oh, let me check. Did that actually? Yes, it did do. So I got my moving that. Oh, that killed him. Cool.
You killed the poor pirate. He didn't do anything to you yet.
Except try to kill the engines. I'm done. Oh, I should hit end of turn.
Oh, I get to do things. This guy
Yeah, I should have shot him.
he does not like that. He's going to shoot at.
He should run.
Run away.
He has no way to run.
We blocked the exit.
Yeah, he's going to shoot at the person blocking the exit, I guess.
He,
Yeah, he can only see the rat.
yeah, he can only see stitches unless that engine is small.
It's definitely not a small engine, so you are going to get shot, Stitches.
Miss me.
You know, maybe there's something about not letting the medic charge out in front.
That was all him.
The medic should be smarter.
A 5. Obviously, that's going to murder you.
Not only did the medic charge out in front, he charged out in front on the side with 2 people.
Then he's going to hide here and try and hope he's got cover, which I'll tell you what, he's going to have partial concealment. He's hiding behind this bank of computers.
Hey, but I can see him now.
You can see him, but he's still going to have partial concealment. He's ducked down behind him.
Well, it means I can combat track instead of...
That's true. That guy doesn't get to do things because he is dead. Otto, you are not dead. You do get to do things.
Yes, I do. So what is this guy over here doing?
It has not been his turn, but he does not have a weapon in his hand.
Okay,
It looked like
I'll
he was.
leave him for
It
now.
looked like he was at the computer doing something.
All right. I mean, do these guys have like a logo or something that they're wearing or not?
They just look like scruffy pirate types.
They
Sounds
have
shot.
a little tag that says pirate. The other guy doesn't. He's obviously not a pirate.
Well,
Fair enough. I will do my little operative maneuver here, and can I see him? Or is there too much in the way?
He will definitely have the benefits of partial cover, which is what is it, the 10% mischance, or is that 20? It's 20%.
Cover or concealment?
Partial concealment, I think, is the right term. It's 20% mischance.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, as long as I miss away from the reactor, I think I'll be fine. Or I could just, actually step out to where I'm not going to shoot things and try to shoot him with a normal shot, because why not?
I'm not sure you have a better shot from that angle.
I don't, but at least I don't risk shooting the reactor, so... That's mostly what I'm concerned about. Ooh. Not a full attack. Just, hole in the wall. Gotcha.
Yeah, that just misses. He's got a 12.
I'm trying not to damage the components on this.
You were overcompensating, trying not to blow things up. I understand. I appreciate that. And this person, whose name you definitely can't see in the combat tracker, can you?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, I like that. Good.
It says turn.
Yes, but I didn't know if you could see it in the turn order thing. Because I can.
Would it be cover or concealment?
I don't know the proper term, but I was giving him the 20% one.
Like cover is usually like obstacles and soft cover, which gives you AC bonus.
Yeah, no, he would have had the one where if you hit him... Yeah, I was going to give him the one where basically he's hiding behind it, so if you shot him, he would have had a 20 percentile roll, and 20% would have missed.
That's fine.
This guy is going to see you guys looking at him like you may shoot at him, and he's going to step back and raise his hands up and be like, look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just doing what I was told. I'll
Oh.
stop.
Have we seen him on the ship before?
On this ship? No, you have not.
How many days have we been on the ship?
1 or 2. Stitches. Needs some.
I will pop down here and try out my new arc pistol with the holiness attachment.
Ouch.
Didn't work.
It automatically did.
Well, even without the
one
full
attack.
attack penalty, that's not going to do anything, is it?
I mean, it still doesn't matter. It's not a 12. Oh, wait, that's static arc is EAC.
Yeah, it'd be a 10 without the...
10 will work, so yes, you murder that poor pirate. And because you moved, he didn't have the I'm hiding, you can't shoot me easily. So, are you going to murder Zev, definitely not a pirate hacker?
I think we can take him into custody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take a look at the. I'm going to start looking at the engine, see what I can do to get them going.
Well, I mean, yeah, that definitely make sure they didn't actually screw it up. I'll just keep an eye on the door for now and reload.
Do I need to be at the computer console or at the engines to look at to work on the engines?
As you've been fighting, there have been power fluctuations and the lights have been flickering. If you would like to give me, anybody that would like to can give me a computer engineering or physical science check.
I'm going to do the engineering check. 13.
Anybody else? Okay. Between the two of you, you conclude that this is probably because of the oncoming solar storm.
Okay.
And as the fight wears down and you've established this, you've what's the word? You've collected Zev. I assume you like put zip cuffs on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
On the ship's intercom, you hear Chief of Security Commander Commander Zoltar, comes on the intercom. Say again?
I have binders, so he's in cuffs.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He comes on the intercom and says, there are 2 emergencies. The solar storm is intensifying, and if we don't get out of here soon, we will be destroyed. To make things worse, there's a second group of pirates who have taken the bridge. We need you guys to either sorry, I cut out for a second. We need you to retake the bridge.
Can do.
Is there anything here in the engine room that can be done about?
They did not appear to have succeeded at sabotaging the engines.
Okay, so they're engine. Okay.
And there is a crew member here who can take custody of Zev.
Okay.
Zev does not seem to be giving any kind of a struggle. He seems to be completely happy with going with the flow. He's a fairly young individual who doesn't seem particularly loyal or disloyal to the pirates.
Well, storm the bridge. We don't
Yeah,
have.
Stitches
don't-
don't go first this time.
Yeah, we don't really have time to
You're the medic. We don't want you getting slapped around like that.
Do you feel like you need to take a 10-minute rest? Catch your breath?
I don't think we have the time. The only person that really needs it may be Stitches, since he's out of the
I'm
family.
fine.
Don't go in first. Stitches, follow.
Okay,
Let
I'll go in second.
Chaos go up first, and me and Otto
Hide
and
behind the tall people.
So,
hide behind. You come in back. You come in left.
so do me a favor and order yourselves as if you were entering the bridge, as if this room is the bridge. So put whoever's front on the south side of your stack here.
On south side. So that's going to be chaos. And then if we got to be in a 4x4, a 2x2, I'd rather Otto be in front. 'Cause I think Otto probably has more stamina than I do.
Actually, it's going to be you're going to be able to enter through two doorways or one, and it'll be a 5 foot wide hallway. So you can choose if you want to come through two doorways or one.
I like 2 doorways.
Yeah,
They
chaos.
won't be side by side. They'll be about 25 feet apart.
That's good.
Miss Otto, do you want to go in on my side?
Yeah, I can be the front man for the other door then.
Yeah.
So
The disadvantage is taking a 9 con.
so Otto and Kazette are going together.
No. Yeah, it's south. So it's chaos and Gazette, and Otto and Stitch.
Okay, and I was wrong about the entry, so it's going to be like this actually. You'll be coming in from the south. Okay, so as you are traveling through the Murata to the bridge, you see the Primordial, which is the other ship, the pirate ship, through the ship's viewports. It is a destroyer-class vessel flying the flag of Bismara. It looks like it's equipped with numerous tether cables, grappling hooks that keep the Murata attached. Its most notable feature, however, are the many glowing high-tech sails that surround the ship and seem to catch an invisible solar wind. If anybody would like to, you have to have the skill, but if you have culture or mysticism, feel free to do a check with those.
Otto is a man of culture.
I'm
That's
not.
what the computer.
Well, not really.
I'm mystical though.
Is the ship bigger than the one we're on?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's about all you're going to get. Oh, Stitches has mysticism. Stitches, you recognize those as an alternative that is quite rare, but an alternative to drift engines. It's actually chaos sails. They're usually used only by pirate priests of Bismara, a pre-gap goddess of piracy and strife, and they sail the galaxy on their own ships. She sails the galaxy in her own ship called the Star Wraith, raiding other deities for their power.
And of course, my first thought was to ask Chaos. I heard that was a Chaos Jewel. Is that your family over there?
So don't do anything until I get you all situated here, because we're going to that other side of the map that didn't exist a minute ago.
Oh boy.
And unfortunately, it's kind of at an odd angle. So you might be stuck in walls. All right, since obviously combat is inevitable, imminent, that's the word I was looking for, probably should just roll for initiative just so that you guys can, or, yeah, just, we'll do a pre-initiative roll, but you guys can act in whatever order you'd like until actual things start. Obviously, they're probably going to know you're coming because, hey, cameras.
Yeah, he came over the
Do
intercom.
we hear anything from the bridge as we approach?
Yes, talking. And you can be fairly confident that you're not going to surprise anybody.
Gotcha.
So feel free to kick in doors or whatever you want to do, and you can see the order.
Well, at least the people in front are going first.
I'll at least move up to the door.
I didn't. Well, I guess I probably need to do that. This doesn't. Oh, did I even put doors on this? No, I didn't.
Doesn't look like you put walls on this one at all.
Yeah. Well, that's because I used the doors, and the thing I used to copy the maps over didn't copy doors. So you shouldn't have been able to see in, but you can see in. It's fine. The doors open as you approach, and you may do your thing. So, Chaos, are you stuck?
Yes.
Chaos, you don't get to act. Sorry, sucks to be you. You get to eat raw. All right, that's where you start. And we'll move Stitches to there. You guys can. We'll start the combat music, and you may do your thing. Go for it, Chaos. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run in the door. What do I see?
You see what you see.
These guys, I'm gonna
Run up and punch them. Because that's what I do. I will do acid damage this time. And I get 1 point, so I'm gonna punch him.
You're gonna melt face.
Add 4 to that.
Yeah, it's not adding ability to that for some reason.
It's not adding it to the damage. I can fix that. Guess I didn't add it to the damage. Well, I know I did not.
To him. I punch him in the face.
You definitely did. You killed him. Let's fix it so next time it says the right number.
Okay.
There we go. It still said strength for the ability modifier. So yeah, you melted his face off. I like how he's already at 0.
I
Scream, dang pirates, and punch him in the face.
It's bloody pirates.
Gotta love the Wilhelm.
Sorry, I'm fixing things on the fly here.
Fine.
All the tokens are broken. Yes, the NPC in the upper right corner just healed herself for everything. All right, it is the dead pirate's turn. He's going to ooze because he's melted. Otto.
All right. I actually get to do my fun operative stuff this time, so I'm going to take my little step to get into the room for better view. Is this person up here somebody we recognize from the crew of this ship?
She is not.
Well, this guy's closer, so I'm going to shoot him first. A little bit of perception to see if I can find a weak points, which that is a negatory. But rifle still works either way, so. Well, when I hit things with it, it works. That's about all I got.
All right, guess what? You chose poorly.
Well, you missed anyway.
Well, I missed either way.
Yes. So, the only person to have done damage killed one of her friends. Unfortunately, Chaos, you're going to eat magic missile.
Oof.
Okay.
And I know magic missile can do fun things in this game, so I have to read real quick. You can target a single blah blah blah. If you cast this spell as a full action, if you do, you fire 3 missiles instead of 2. That's what she's doing. And we established previously that if you do magic missile, we just do whatever the roll is times however many missiles. So you want a low roll. That was not a low roll, so you are taking 12 damage.
And you get an entropy point.
You definitely get an entropy point because you took more than 2 damage. So Chaos.
I took how much damage?
12. Off of stamina first, remember.
Well, that's just aggravating.
Well, now you'll just have to murder somebody. Plus you got an entropy point. That is her turn. And Pirate. He's going to not like being shot at. So, Otto, you're going to get shot at back.
Sounds about right.
A 5 and a 6. Pretty sure neither of those hits. Because reasons.
Just do a little wiggle dance.
Oh, you have a lot of stamina, don't you?
I wouldn't
Yeah.
celebrate too quickly. She's a vanguard. Yes, she has a lot of stamina. Their core attribute is con.
Yep.
True, true.
They don't dump that stat like some people.
I kind of like Starfinder for having classes whose primary attribute is Constitution.
There's a
It's
couple of them
interesting.
too.
Yeah.
One is a caster class, I believe.
Yeah, wasn't that
Stitches.
One of your other players was using that in the game before this, right?
Yeah, the nanocyte, I believe. Stitches.
Right, that's it.
In 4E, warlocks could go Constitution. So I had a warlock, a dwarven warlock. Oh, they get bonus of con. So I really liked him.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot this guy.
That will hit. For one.
He's really hurt. Can I move back here?
No, you cannot break up your movement in Starfinder unless you have certain feats.
Okay, then I'm done.
And they are not the feats at the end of your legs.
This
More
guy
like
gets. I'm gonna combat track. Mondescent, whatever his name is,
Monsetta, okay.
Monsetta, and then shoot him. Yes. That probably misses.
Fire, that's EAC. That hits.
Oh,
Nice.
She is lightly armored. So she takes 8. That
Yeah.
does not make her happy.
I hope not. And let's see, I can click E on in the turn because I don't have a tool stack.
Chaos.
How quickly can I run over and get to her?
Your movement.
What's your movement speed?
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can't quite make it in one move.
No, I know I can't make it in one move.
Actually, let me make sure this map is measuring right.
Well, I'd
I have to jump down. No, do I not have to go across the stairs and stuff?
No, you don't have to go. The ledge there isn't that high.
Plus,
And
isn't
if it uses Pathfinder diagonals,
This isn't measuring right. I'm changing that real quick so it'll measure properly. So now measure, and I think you'll be 5 feet shy. Yeah.
Can I do double move and get to her?
You could get to her, but you couldn't do anything.
That's fine.
So yeah, you can get to her. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's her turn again. Well,
Okay.
real quick, did Chaos earn an entropy point for that magic missile hit?
oh yeah, she definitely did. Is there something she could have used that for?
I don't know. I just wanted to make sure.
so. Last turn, I have the same thing. Last turn, Otto went before Monsedia. Right?
Yeah. Why did it reorder her?
I
They're the
don't know.
same initiative, so I don't know why they were.
And I think if you double move like that, you also get an entropy point.
You might. So you might want to look that up before your next turn, Chaos. You might get another entropy point. You might have 2 now. So Otto, it is your turn actually.
Okay. All of a sudden, this person seems a lot more dangerous. So I will try to find a weak point on her. And no, definitely not. But I'll take the shot just the same. That'll definitely hit.
Max and then do it damage.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
What the heck is up with that damage? You rolled the best and the worst.
Yeah.
Average damage. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. Hey, damage is damage. Can't complain.
You can't do anything to get one more damage.
Use your hero point.
I can roll my hero point.
That's up to you.
If one more damage sounds like fun, you can have a butterfly.
Roll your d6. Get a 1 or better.
I got a 3.
There you go, being average again.
And you have killed her. Before she did an AoE.
Yeah, I mean, spells are scary.
Well,
I
she
don't
actually,
argue with that.
she would have had to move to do it, so she may have just used a magic missile on somebody and maybe taken an op attack.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if magic missile is immune to op attacks, but that was your turn. Good job. Monaceta does not get to do things. So Pirate is going to panic just a little bit, might pee his pants just a little. He's going to... Hey, he's not surrounded. He's in a target-rich environment. He's going to roll a d6. Chaos is 1, 2. Stitches is 3, 4. Otto, you're
You know he's
5, 6.
You know he's gonna hit me.
Of course he
That's
is.
how you're gonna roll.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
I told you.
You asked for it.
That's not what I wanted to do.
You were trying to see if I could see you. I don't think he could. Might have been, but you're not an immediate threat. So yeah, he's gonna shoot at Chaos.
Oh,
I
I
can't
can.
tell you're there,
Dodge
yeah.
and weave.
Cool.
15? Probably not.
Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Hold on.
Both of them are.
That is against your EAC.
Oh man, you just hit me.
Then you take 4 fire damage. Eat laser pistol.
And another point.
You know, I think I can change that, can't I?
Then he's
Is that
running
another
this
point?
way. Yes, it is. If it did more than 2 damage, if it does more than twice
Okay.
your Vanguard level,
Got ya. I don't know where he thinks he's gonna go.
he's gonna try and run through KZ, who he now knows is there.
Yeah, but I don't.
So it made he made it easier for me to see him.
He didn't
Yeah.
realize you were there because Stitches, it is you now your turn.
I'm gonna zap him with an electricity ray. And miss completely. And then I'll go over here.
I will combat track the pirate and shoot him.
No, you won't. Don't kill my poor pirate.
4 points of fire damage.
You're so mean.
I just realized I could like actually type in fire there for the damage type and just instead of F.
Yeah, I like the actual name because sometimes my brain doesn't function and I see F as force.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not the same way.
I bought the critical and fumble cards because I may decide to inflict those on you guys and the NPCs. And funny enough, one of the cards says something about I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's making a joke about force damage not existing in Starfinder. It says something about force damage because that doesn't exist anymore. Or that's like so yesterday or something. I can't remember. I'll look it up after the game.
I can't tell it that I can't make it tell, or can I?
You can't make it what?
I'm trying to see if I can make it tell it that it's versus EAC.
Oh, you can make that say whatever you want. Like you can put fire space VS EAC if you wanted. But if it's not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, then it's EAC as far as I understand.
Okay.
13? What? You don't want to kill this guy, do you? Surely not.
He ran away.
Well, now tell me, if he had stood there, would you let him live?
No.
See? What choice did he have? You have retaken the bridge. Huzzah! And there was much rejoicing.
I'm gonna bandage my wounds.
I'm gonna take
As you are finishing off the last pirate, you see the solar storm visible through the front view screen, becoming increasingly brighter. Are any of you trained in physical science or piloting?
Yeah.
That looks very bad. I am a pilot. I would like to take the helm.
I do get
yeah,
to astronavigate.
As the last pirate falls, you hear the comms on the body of Monceta. You hear a voice say, "Get back here! We need to haul anchor, lest that solar storm bake us all." Of course, she cannot answer. You can try to activate the drift engine if you would like. A piloting check would be necessary for that. Well, you already did that with a critical success.
My piloting's only 8. I know yours is higher, but my DC is 5 for navigation.
Well, Otto rolled a 32 on piloting.
Okay.
The physical science was enough to tell you that, yes, that solar storm is getting dangerous. You needed a 10 on the piloting check. You're basically, pulling the lever on the Millennium Falcon to enter light speed. However, at the same time, and basically all you were doing was setting course for the first well-known destination you could think of, the Starstone at Absalom Station, for example, because everybody knows where that is. And you push the button to energize. Unfortunately, at the same time, the Primordial energized their Chaos sails to sail through the Maelstrom, through the outer plane of pure chaos. The tethers strain as the ships veer from each other and activate the respective faster-than-light systems. What do? You are not going anywhere. Real quick.
Do we have any way of cutting the cables?
Not from where you are. You have the communicator that is on the body of Monceta.
I'll hand that to one of the more technically minded people.
Can I? What do you think? What do you think we need to? My only thought is try to increase the engine to try to rip them off.
Well, we don't want holes in the hull, and I doubt they really want to let us go.
Who's good at diplomacy, maybe, or deception?
Nobody.
Use that communicator.
I grab the communicator and say, Monceta is busy being dead right now, so I suggest you release the anchors and go on your way, or we will ensure our mutual destruction.
No time to cut the tethers now. We might kill each other, a galaxy might do it for us. Isn't it glorious?
No.
And he pours more power into his engines.
Oh god, I love
nihilists.
And,
All right.
and that's when everything goes from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm.
As you pour more power into your drift engine,
What if we cut our engines?
the Murata's drift engine engages, and the swirling
I just
green
get dragged along with them.
and the swirling green and purple clouds of the drift become visible before its bow. The Primordial unfurls sparkling sails that catch invisible chaos energy and begin to pull that ship into the maelstrom. Some of the tethers binding the ships together snap, but not all of them. As the ships enter their respective planes, a devastating wave of energy crashes through the drift, breaking upon the bow of the Murata and flinging it directly into the Primordial. Sound familiar? As it enters the maelstrom, the pirate ship's chaos sails shred and tear. Metal groans as the two vessels collide. The groaning ceases as the two ships somehow, impossibly, merge into one. The Primordial's hull, transparent and ghostly, passes through the hull of the Murata until the ships occupy the same space. A blue-skinned Phantomite slides into view, clenching the bridge controls in a desperate attempt to stay on his feet. Slowly, the Murata and the Primordial settle into each other, neither entirely intact. The combined vessel, an amalgam of both starships. The new vessel, with both crews at the helm and the merged bridge, crashes through the drift and the eternal chaos of the maelstrom. leaving both behind. One planar barrier after another breaks upon the ship's prow as red emergency lights flash and alarm klaxons ring. Just as it seems the ship will shake itself apart, the final barrier breaks and the ship hurtles through a crimson sky of dark clouds and floating embers, revealing a barren and volcanic desert pitted with black rock and geysers of hellish flame. Cobalt shouts, "Brace for impact!"
I shoot the pilot of the other ship.
You don't have time, you're crashing.
As we're crashing.
That seems to be a common theme in this particular adventure.
Isn't it funny how it's called Drift Crashers? And not Drift
Yeah,
Happily
it's
Ever
all the same
Afters?
thing.
They anticipated us crashing a lot.
From now on, we walk everywhere.
You should have invested in airbag armor.
Oh, jeez.
I consider this the pilot of the other ship's fault.
Are you up to date on your no-fault insurance?
I don't think it matters.
No, we're definitely not in Kansas anymore.
The heck is Kansas?
Now, are these Star Trek chairs or chairs with actual straps to keep us in? Anyway.
So, let's have a moment. Don't move your characters too much, I gotta move you. Hold still. Oh, my voice is probably because I haven't talked since last week.
Oh boy.
I talked on Saturday, and I talk to my wife every now and then.
I have to figure out where you guys are on this new and interesting ship.
We're on the combined bridge.
About to be splattered all over the landscape.
Area 10 looks sort of bridgy.
Are you watching the stream?
Maybe.
Surely they have a map for this.
Oh, where are the other people? I don't think I even have the other people at the moment.
They didn't make the shift.
The ship is ours.
You wish.
So, do we get to keep one of the ships before they crash at some point? Like,
Nope.
Eventually, I mean, it's Starfinder. Surely we will be off planet at some point.
Pretty sure you don't. I don't have to put Monacetta here because you guys murdered her, you rats. Well, okay, there's only one rat.
Well, they
but
tried
anyway.
to murder our rat.
Valid point.
Not a rat, I'm a bug.
Okay, so here we go. Time for more box text.
This is a rat.
A spacious two-story command center has replaced the Murata's bridge. Instead of the front view screen, transparent aluminum walls with a pale green tint provide a fantastic view of the hellscape outside the ship. Hellscape, I like that. The vessel crashed and slid to the foot of a black obsidian mountain, pointed slightly toward an infernal sky of dark and rolling clouds shot through with bolts of fire. Twisted metal fragments lie around the prow of the ship in all directions. Apparently it hit something in the crash, perhaps a vehicle or building, and demolished the smaller object. On an upper bridge accessible by two curving staircases, the pirate captain, Cobalt, the Phantomite who demanded the Murata's surrender, straightens from his couch, behind a control console, flanked by two other pirates. "Well," he growls, drawing his sword, "it looks like we have ourselves a real dilemma. Two captains, one ship." Okay, I do have to add two pirates flanking him. Does that... Look, pirates are already dead.
They did it already.
I have so destroyed the stat block. Oh
There's
my god. Look, give me a
We
second. I think we should take a 5-minute break so I can fix this character sheet.
Okay.
We win.
They come on down. The crash killed them.
No, these are the ones that survived.
Now, shouldn't at least one or two of us be sitting at the pilot seat too?
It's just the luck of the draw. I rolled dice, honest. Yeah, that's how it worked.
It looks like you just put us in a square.
I did exactly that.
oh hey, you have a lurker in the stream.
Actually, Ski is in there. He's bribing people to watch the stream.
I see.
Barely.
That's so he can make fun of us later.
I have the screen that muted.
Ski is a mod. He can kick people from the stream. He's great.
Well, we can't. I can't really talk to you because I have the stream muted.
He literally is, because he's a mod on a Shadowrun living community that we are friends with on our Friday stream, our Shadowrun stream on Fridays. So he also has one other person who. Do I have a token for her? I do not. I do, but I don't have it on here. Give me a second to drag that out. See, I'm a terrible GM. I'm never fully prepared. Ask Ski, he'll tell you.
Oh. Yeah, we don't see this map yet.
Yeah, you were cheating. Cheaters, look at you metagaming.
I'm sort of talking to Ski.
That's allowed.
Sort of, since it's muted. So apparently he might be able to hear me.
Watch this one be giant. Yep. You didn't see it, but the stream people got to see it. I dropped a token on it. It was like 3 by 3 squares. Okay, here we go.
Technically huge.
Huge, yeah, huge is 3 by 3. Yeah, Colossal's 4 by 4, right?
I think so.
Very pretty.
So this is where you guys are, and we have a dilemma here.
I don't see me.
Oh, I've already decided. I'm already shooting the pilot, and it looks like
Oh,
it's
there
that
I am.
Cobalt guy. So I'm shooting Cobalt. There is no dilemma for me. I may die, but no dilemma.
Things happened. I saw it. I don't know what happened.
Rerolling.
Oh, we got to follow. Hey, thank you. So is this going to be combat? I heard somebody say they are shooting something, so if that's how it's going to.
Already, I mean, before we crash, as we're crashing,
Then we should select our tokens and roll for initiative. I mean, it's easy for me. I don't have to role play anything. I could just start trying to murder you.
Of course, I was getting my gun out, and I rolled a 6.
So basically,
initiative mod.
So our group diplomat, who's also the vanguard, could actually have this all solved before it's your turn.
I have confidence in our group diplomat. We didn't have time to take a rest or anything.
No, you did not.
A group diplomat may die.
Very likely could. Why am I not getting an option to sort? Oh well, I'll have to do this the hard way. There we go. Wow, that is a try-hard pirate. Is everybody in initiative?
Yes.
You are. Excellent. Okay, this pirate is going to wait until he's told to do something. Chaos, your move. So, I will give you a rough synopsis of what has happened. You have somehow merged ships, you have no idea where you are, you have crashed, and you have a seemingly aggressive pirate captain. What do you do?
And a seemingly aggressive.
Yeah, and a seemingly aggressive ally.
Getting his light rifle out. That's why it's a 6. That rifle's kind of heavy.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not good at these things. I'm good at hitting people.
You actually have the highest diplomacy bonus of anybody on the team.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not a good talker.
It's actually higher than you thought after I went through and looked at things.
I know. No, I know, but I'm not a good talker. Um,
You don't have to diplomatize.
Okay.
Diplomatize? Yes, that's a word.
well, I mean, I am prepared. I'm gonna draw my sword, obviously, because there's no way I'm just gonna stand around and not, you know.
Take
You're
some
gonna
initiative
sword.
with
You're
it.
not gonna punch.
Punch, punch.
Oh, by the way, you do realize that your entropy points reset between.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And you do know that if you, as long as you have one entropy point, you have +1 to your AC.
Oh, well,
So
then
keep
you're
it-
right.
Don't need always.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, keep in mind, draining that last point may or may not be a good thing.
Yeah, well, then if I'd have known that, you wouldn't have hit me last time.
See, that's a thing to keep in mind. It's
Oh,
a chess
actually,
game.
no.
That's wrong. It would have hit me because I was at 0. Okay, so I am going to draw my sword. I'm going to take a step forward. I'm not going to hit this guy. And I'm going to say, you know, I'm really not thinking that this is the best idea. Is this really what we want to be doing when we don't know where we are and what's going on? And I'm going to just keep an attack ready. If any of them attack, I'm going to hit that guy.
So
That's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to give you some options. You can what were you trying to do? Were you trying to bluff, intimidate, or be a diplomat?
I'm trying to be a diplomat. I'm not good at it, I'm telling you.
The other option is you can basically just try and get a surprise round on him by pretending you're being a diplomat, and then bang, surprise, we really meant to stab you.
No, I have no intention of doing that. I think we probably would be better off not fighting at this point because I don't have a whole hell of a lot of hit points.
Okay, so in that case, I would want a diplomacy roll from you.
I will give it a try.
I have faith in you. Would you like to use your luck of Desna?
Sure, why not? How do I do? Oh,
Drag out that magic butterfly.
okay.
And
I
roll
do
your
roll a D6.
D6, yes.
That's pretty good.
That causes him to hesitate.
I'm saying that to whoever is the leader of this thing. And then I'm going to add that, you know, we've already taken on the people that decided to board our ship, and, you know, we've proven that, you know, we can take them out. Probably not a good idea to be doing this right now when we really don't know what's going on.
Okay, so he definitely has he's definitely changed his demeanor from unfriendly to friendly. He puts away his weapon. I never even actually introduced you to him. Let me introduce you to him.
I will put away
My weapon then, if that's what they're going to do.
We know he's a blue dude. That's about it.
That is Cobalt.
Hey, we can see him on the regular, not just the screen.
Now, I did the show characters. I did this one properly. I didn't put information you shouldn't have in the player description stuff.
There you go.
It may be safer for us to work together at this point.
then.
And we can agree to go our separate ways later on after we...
Well, if we can separate the ships, but...
Right.
So he seems to be picking up what you're putting down. Does anybody else have diplomacy at all?
No.
I think actually
And in real, real life,
Olmeda
I
I am
does,
the most undiplomatic person you'll ever meet.
but you have the skill.
Apparently.
I think Olmeda has it actually.
Yeah, we had two, but made
Our,
it.
yeah, our space crab also had diplomacy.
So you can do one more check to try and bring him completely over to being your completely your friend, but he is currently friendly.
Friendlier.
Yeah. Actually, let's
Okay.
do this one as a blind roll.
Okay. Hold on.
Remember to select your token to bring up
Yeah.
that option.
Got it.
And don't look at the
Oh, no, it's
stream.
not
An ability check.
skills check.
Yeah, it's a skill check. Okay, and we'll find out how that works out later on.
I've done the best I can.
You have. You've done the best you can. So he introduces you to this is Bob. This is Bob up here, and this is
And his
Bob.
brother Doug?
This is Bob down here with the opposite spelling.
Bob and his other brother Bob.
Yeah, exactly. Their brother Daryl disappeared in the crash. And
Daryl and his other.
Brother Daryl?
ship's mystic surgeon rather. I guess I can turn off the combat music because we're not actually shooting at each other. Darn it.
I reluctantly put my gun up.
Welcome to what's left of the primordial. And he slaps you on the back with a jovial laugh. He says, "You seem a decent sort. If anyone can get me and my crew out of this hellhole, it's you." He ins-
Well,
he
that's
he.
a little.
Misguided.
I have faith in you. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders. So at this point, let's take a short break. We've been at it for an hour and a half. Let's take a short break. We're making good time, actually. Yeah, you're allowed to look, Ski. Sorry if I'm late responding to you. You know, I'm looking at 3 screens, actually. We're going to take a short break, viewers. Thank you for drumming up, viewers, Ski.
Yay.
I think
Sure,
we.
we get
People to watch, and then you decide to take a break.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
as you may be able to hear, my voice is going. I need to get a drink,
I hear you.
and it may or may not be snack time for the fat boy. That's me.
It's about dinner time.
And I also need to. I wasn't ready to go into this next section tonight. I expected combat to take forever, but I forgot this isn't Shadowrun. It doesn't
You
take
could've
3 hours to
thrown
kill
up
3
more
mooks.
energy.
Yeah, we pretty much were one-shotting the first guy.
Yeah, but see, it can go the
Yeah,
other
but
way
it's-
if bad things happen. So
Yeah.
I'll be back in just a few minutes. I just got to grab a drink real quick.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna.
Football definitely looks like
A more capable fighter than the average pirate. So
Yeah. I'm gonna put up a neat little BRB screen. It's the same as the Shadowrun BRB screen that I never used. I have returned. Well, all I can say is now that we have 51 followers on the stream, there's no way that Twitch can lie and say we don't have 50, right? Wishful thinking.
Twitch can always lie if they want.
Well, one of our viewers in chat is a bot.
Yay, bot.
Now, why ever would you say that?
Because there's this nifty tool that tells me that one of them is in 1,039 channels currently.
Yeah,
somebody just has,
not a dead giveaway or anything.
Nope, not at all.
somebody just
That's
has a
actually
lot of windows
impressive.
open.
Oh, so is Kitten Rescue. I check periodically, obviously not when I'm running the game, but I check and ban them because apparently you wouldn't think that them just sitting there doing nothing would harm the channel, but apparently it messes with the channel stats and can cause you to, like, I don't know. It apparently does harm.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, so
kind of dumb.
of our, but it apparently doesn't count as viewers because they're not like pulling the video, they're just in the text chat. So they're basically scraping our viewer information so that they can collect data. You know how it is. Data's money.
yep.
So they're looking at, like, you know, Zetarog. I see the Zetarog's in chat. They can see, oh, Zetarog is watching this Starfinder chat. Maybe that is valuable to them somehow. They go, oh, well, we'll spam this guy with ads for Starfinder somewhere. I don't know. I don't know how it works or where the value is, but they apparently find value. So I try and get rid of them to protect the users from the scumbags. And just because I hate scumbags. Anybody that leads to spam, I don't like.
Yeah, I'm still not sure why we haven't banned TikTok entirely when China's banned TikTok entirely.
I don't know.
Speaking of
Data theft.
I don't have a horse in that race. I don't use the only social media I use is Facebook, and that's for. It used to be for fishing stuff, but I don't fish that much anymore. Now it's for gardening stuff and just to keep in touch with, like, old high school friends and family.
Yeah, I haven't used Facebook in the better part of a decade.
I get on it and use it. I got to where I don't care.
So whatever data analytics they're getting from my profile are completely irrelevant.
I mean,
I still
have one, but
I do cruise groups too because I'm into cruising.
I watch TikTok sometimes, but I don't have an account on TikTok.
no, I don't either. Like the only way I've actually watched TikTok is through stuff that's cross-posted to YouTube.
Yeah.
So, you know, for what that's worth, it's not a whole lot better, but at least it's not being directly mined by the CCP.
If you're still there, Ski, I know exactly who Larry, Daryl, and Daryl were. I used to love Bob Newhart.
That was kind of the joke. It was
we were definitely lampooning Bob Newhart.
Yes.
Because I know at least 4 of us are old enough to remember Bob Newhart.
I watched the show, yeah. Not in rerun. though, I think I'll probably watch it in reruns too.
I'm not sure if there were reruns when I watched it. I think he was still in. Is it syndication when it's originally being made, or syndication after it's gone off the air?
Syndication's after. They've made the show and then they sell it to other networks so they can play them. So
I
syndication.
could have
is-
watched. I probably could have watched it when it was originally out. Whether I watched it when it was originally out or not, or I just caught it in reruns, I'm not sure.
I did both.
Like I say,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I did both.
I'm
let's see.
pretty sure I saw some of the later
78?
stuff.
Actually, I might not have seen much of it when it was originally on.
I'm pretty sure I saw it after it was off when it was in syndication.
I was 7 to 13 then, so that might be a show that my parents would they would have watched that.
Yeah, it was pretty family friendly.
what were the years?
72 to 78.
Yeah,
I would not have watched it because I was born in '75.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
was
the
pretty.
Yeah, that's the original Newhart.
That's the Bob Newhart. Oh yeah, that's not. I said the Bob Newhart show.
Yeah, the Bob Newhart show was the one that I liked, the one where he was at the inn, right?
Yeah. Which turned
Oh,
out
right.
to be a dream from the original show.
Was it really? Is that how they ended? I
Oh
vaguely
wait,
remember that.
wait.
That's how they ended it. They ended it with him waking up, lying next to his wife from the original show.
Okay, the Larry, Daryl, and Daryl was from the '82 show.
Mm-hmm.
That went from '82 to '90. I definitely watched that live.
So we really have landed in hell.
He's had 3 shows. He had one in the '60s, one in the '70s, and one in the '80s.
So is everybody back?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bring us back to this gameplay screen. See, I remember things sometimes. Oh, did you guys have looked at the stream? Are you okay with the order of the characters on the thing? If you say no, I will stab somebody because I did those in GIMP. And I am not an artist. So, you have crashed. What would you like to do?
We're on a planet, right?
You are on something, yes.
An asteroid. We're on solid ground.
Yes, and it seems planetary-ish. Planetary adjacent, at least.
So we need to figure out the state of the ship and the people that are on it. And some of us maybe need to take a short rest.
Yeah, you probably have a few minutes to catch your breath. So at this point, you've bypassed the combat here. Sorry, I had to sneeze. It's pollen season. This is springtime in Florida. We call it the pollening.
We're about to be hit with freezing rain.
Yay, you! Keep it where it is.
Amy.
I have a banana flower about to come out. I don't need it being hit by more cold. So yes, you have plenty of time to take a 10-minute rest if you'd like, to rest up and recover. Remember to take that resolve off if you use the short rest. Somebody's down a little bit of hit points if you guys want to do something about that. Navra can't do anything right now because she doesn't have any stats. I'm going to say that she can do something. So, who needs hit points? Just Chaos?
Just chaos.
So Navra's going to use Mystic Cure or something Mystic and give you 2d8. 13. Wow, good roll. So if
So
you
that
Gets hit points and stamina, then stamina.
no, that's just hit points. So you're full hit points, and you'll still need to use the one resolve to get your stamina back.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that because it's not good. I
I
get
get
all
all-
my stamina back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot remember. I think I have dynamic lighting on this. I do. Because you don't have full reign of the ship yet.
Yeah, but we see all of the ship.
You do?
Yes. I see all 3 parts of the ship.
All the 3 decks?
Yeah.
That was not cool. I just had a spider run down my leg. I don't like that. I'm a AFK moment because I need to find this.
And I see the doors.
Yeah, you're supposed to see doors, but the lighting... Oh, the lighting was off. Okay. So yeah, you're not supposed to see the whole ship because there's things you aren't supposed to know about. So now can you see the whole ship?
No.
No.
Perfect. Pretend you didn't see things that you weren't supposed to see. Ah. I trust you. You are good players. If you're not, I'll just stab you and replace you. Remember, I have infinite pirates.
He
Should have
seemed
said
good to
4
us.
days. But anyway, I didn't see that. I'm not looking at the stream.
So, you have crashed. You don't know anything about this ship because it's not the ship you came on. It's not the ship the pirates came on. What are we going to do?
Get together with the pirates and see if we can investigate this ship and see what's going on, who's here, what's broken, what the state of the ship. We got to find out about this ship.
Okay, so you are in the bridge area here. There is another level to the bridge, as you can see. Or as you could see before I closed off the map.
Yeah.
Did the windows
It
disappear?
doesn't-
Ship has internal sensors.
You're kind of broken right now, so not well functioning, no. You're going to have... This is going to become a dungeon crawl. Or sorry, a starship crawl.
So nothing is working on the bridge here.
Pretty much. The merging of the ships has basically caused things to go pretty haywire. That means you may want to go visit engineering if you can figure out where the heck that is. Engineering, if you can figure out where that is, might want to check on your fellow crew, etc.
Well, yeah, we want to do that. Is there anything we can do to the consoles here?
They have no power currently.
They have no power. Okay. So we need to go to engineering to get power.
So let me read real quick to make sure I'm giving you good information. 2-level bridge occupies decks 2 and 3, as you can see. It provides excellent views around the ship, which I told you you're basically seeing some sort of a hellish landscape around you. Crew stations and a captain's chair. So I am going to be referring to this ship as the Primorata. The Primordial and the Murata combined. That's how it's referred to throughout. You may call it what you like, and I may or may not be brainwashed into calling it that, but if I slip, Primorata is your ship. Or at least this ship.
Just so you know, when I move like over here and try to go up these stairs, I can see the other deck.
There's a window there.
There's a window up?
No, but if you that curve is a giant viewport. So basically, you're seeing out the window to the hellscape, but because of the way windows work, you can see into the other deck.
Okay, that's what I was saying. I can see this.
Yeah. So that window below you is actually a deck below you that you wouldn't be able to see without actually going down a deck. But the one north of you is the other bridge deck.
Okay. So I'm going to go up to the bridge.
The other bridge deck, so
bridge.
you would be there. That's the upper deck. So the top level where you are is the top deck of the ship, or at least the top main deck.
A map really, really bad here.
What's that?
Are these stairs?
Those are stairs going up.
Oh, I see. I went up this stair, so I should be up here.
Yes. Yeah, I just moved you. I didn't move you in a logical way.
There we go. Okay, so anything, same situation up here? Everything's out of power.
Correct. It's all the same bridge.
So I yell down to the rest. Okay, power's up here. We need to probably get to engineering, which was probably towards the back of the ship. So I'm gonna head to the back of the ship.
Okay, let me give you some more information.
Okay.
The leadership of the combined vessel has been resolved. You hope. You can investigate your surroundings, learn more about your situation. What you've learned is that you don't have power, so you'll have to figure that out. You said you wanted to explore. The door doesn't seem to want to open.
No, let's start at the top and work our way down, I guess.
Yep. I'll follow them up to that other part of the deck there.
So you're going up to the top level?
Yeah.
What are you going to have the pirates do? Are they going to just stay in the bridge until you call for them to do something?
Ask them how much this resembles their original ship.
Not much. It looks completely different from what they're used to. It's roughly the same size, but that's about it.
Okay.
Well-
There's like none of the stations have power right now, though, is what you said?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. I asked them where on their ship engineering was.
It was on the top deck, aft.
Okay. Let's
Well,
try
maybe
that.
we'll start
check
there.
that.
I've been talking in mute. We can have the pirates come with us. That way
Yeah.
we keep eye on each other.
Okay, I'm going to assume they're following you, but I'm not going to drag the tokens around.
That's fine. How about the south door? Is it locked too?
They're not locked. They're powered doors with no power. You'll have to force them.
Ah.
But you can
Oh.
open them because they're not locked.
Right.
Have you played with the new door feature on Roll20? So
I know
you
you can
so
click
you-
on it.
I mean, I'm used to it from.
yeah, so you just open that
Battery.
one. If it's a locked door, I just locked it. You wouldn't be able to open it. You see a little lock on it.
Yeah.
So I think I have them. If I screw it up, that's on me. But if you can open it, you can. I prefer that you let me know you're doing it. This way, you're not just wandering blindly.
Do we need a certain strength to open them, or can anybody open them?
In this case, if I'm going to assume we're working together to do it.
So
I just asked
So,
that.
like,
Go ahead.
For time, it won't really matter.
Yeah, I just asked for my sanity that you guys don't like go in 4 different directions at once. 5 wouldn't be possible, but I know you would try.
what is here?
I cast Simulacrum. Now I can't
Go
go.
to the rest of the
Exactly.
place.
This is just a corridor. You have, as you can see, you have several doors. The door to the north of you looks like it might be for a lift of some sort. An elevator for us Americans. It is non-functional.
As are most
The
electronics
elevator
without
is
electricity.
Right.
I'm sorry?
The elevator that's the elevator right there.
Correct.
Because you said north, and that's to the west of us.
Well, it was above you, generally
Yeah.
speaking. So north of Chaos and Stitches is what do you haven't opened? Death. Open the door. I dare you.
Open the
Okay.
door.
That is looks like a workshop. Now, are you just poking your heads in and then carrying on? Are you taking a time to search through these rooms? What is your
No,
plan?
I think we should check and see what's operable and what's not in these things. Should we not?
I'm kind of munching on dinner, so I keep turning mute on so y'all don't hear me eating, and then I keep talking and not.
No, I hear-
Classic dilemma.
Yeah, we want to explore and see if there's anything useful in this workshop.
Okay. So Stitches and Cazette, give me a what is a perception check?
Okay,
Stitches was a great help.
I see that.
You guys found that there's approximately 2,000 UPBs in this room.
I'm adding that to our treasure.
Okay, good. I don't have to write it down if you're going to track it.
2000. That is way we craft things, right?
Yes.
yeah.
And the auto repair armor also uses those.
UPB
UPB.
2000. Okay. Sorry, pirates. this
A
is
UPB is a universal polymer base. Everything is made from UPBs. They are magical, non-magical, magical nanopolymer thingies.
Nanotech.
They are just the stuff that things. They are just the stuff that things are made of. Okay, so yeah, this is actually a tech workshop, fully equipped tech workshop. Seems like it could be useful.
Yeah, since everything's broken.
Yes. As long as we get the
Once we get the power on.
power on. Okay, we'll check the south door. Otto and Kaz, y'all check the south door.
And there's a three-eyed monster that eats you. This is a medical bay, it looks like.
Know where stitches will be.
I'm gonna
Alrighty
search
then.
through a few of the drawers and stuff that are in here.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Hold on, I have to find my stupid character sheet.
Wabam.
I see nothing.
You find 2 med patches and 3 Mark 1 serums of healing.
Cool.
Excellent. You can probably
Is
just
somebody-
hand a serum of healing to everybody that's not the medic, just in case.
Yeah, the medic has 2 already anyway.
Yeah. And the medic can have the med patches, though.
So we have what? Oh yeah.
So,
I'll let.
yeah, two patches and 3 more serums with.
Okay.
And we'll split up the serums real quick.
Everybody has a serum. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Stitches has 2 serums plus the patches.
So that was a fully equipped med bay, and at this point, Navra asks if it would be okay if she stays here to straighten up and treat any injured crew that are found.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Not a
She's
problem.
medic, that's where she needs to be.
So she will take up a station in there.
Now I'll check out this door back here. Oh, open it. Oh, that looks engineering.
This is, at the center of the engine room stands 2 huge pieces of machinery stacked atop each other. On the bottom, 2 power cores of different makes and models have somehow been smashed together to create a single unit. Gray, white, and red lights flicker all over it, even as intermittent sparks fly amid exposed wiring. Atop the dual power core, the Murata's drift engine has transformed into a set of 3 rings that constantly whirl and spin, yet somehow connected to each other. Yet remain connected to each other. Within the rings hangs a chaotic mass of glowing green and purple energy, reminiscent of the drift itself. Transparent leech-like creatures, each 3 feet long, cover the room's metal walls. And I have pictures for you, because everybody loves pictures. Somewhere.
This definitely does not look standard. This looks very non-standard.
Custom job.
Where are my pictures? I thought I made pictures. Aw. Okay, I will just drop pictures on the play surface because I can do that. This is the crazy power core.
It blew up.
Ah, there it is.
Pretty nifty, huh?
Hmm.
And
How that works.
I swear I made a handout for this, but I apparently didn't, so I'll have to just do the same thing real quick. I'll make a handout for it real quick. Give me a sec.
It looks like a portal, so if we dive into it, we should get back to where we want to go.
Absolutely. I fully endorse that idea.
I'm not sure that's how portals work.
That is absolutely how portals work. Ignore him.
I'm the mystic. I know how this works.
And this is what the things on the walls look like.
Well, that looks like it
Does
must be-
anybody have life science that would like to try and identify that?
We have to have life science?
Yes.
I do not.
a space rock leech thing.
I mean, I could roll with a +3, but I'm not actually trained in it.
Are you trained in that, Chaos? You are, aren't you?
I am.
Chaos, you recognize those as the thing that they are. I forgot the name of them.
See how smart I am?
You're smarter than the GM.
They are the thing that they are. For now and for always.
As I desperately scroll to the end of the module where they give me the details, it is a Rift Remora.
That sounds like something that wants to eat us.
They seem non-aggressive as long as you don't like attack them. You could probably herd them out of the engine room. They are leech-like outsiders that glide through the planes with supernatural intuition. They're astral parasites naturally attracted to interdimensional rifts. They gain sustenance from these misalignments of various planes of existence by absorbing the metaphysical potential energy through their long drooping antennae. Their pale, near-transparent skin and circular gaping maw of razor-sharp teeth gives them the appearance of deep-sea aquatic life. Though they don't need to use it to feed, their ability to smell and home in on creatures non-native to the plane they're on makes them prized trackers by bounty hunters who specialize in pursuing trackers across the plains.
Well, this is the engine room, right?
It appears to be, yes.
I'm going to see if I can work around these things and get the engines working.
Okay, I need to frantically scroll back up to where I was.
And anybody wants to help can help.
I'll assist.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on the slugs and make sure they don't get nippy.
I'm still scrolling. Okay, who was gonna mess with the engine?
That's me. Cassette.
Cassette, give me a perception check.
Oh, perception. Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I hope that does it.
Maybe. Okay, so you feel like it might not be a good idea to touch the power core until you disable some shorting wires.
Do we see where they are?
You do. It'll take an engineering check to disable the wires that would have caused you to be electrocuted.
Okay.
I will assistance.
Okay. Do you need to roll the assistant first, or?
Yes. Yeah. The person helping needs to roll first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your assistant.
He did, and he succeeded.
Oh, yeah. I think that probably assisted.
So that gives you +2, so you would have an 18 total, which is helpful. You basically he points out a couple wires, and you agree, and you both pull the wires, and you disable the shorting wires before either of you are damaged.
Yay! Now we can fix the engine.
The power core must be repaired before this ship is going to go anywhere. It's going to take time. A lot of time.
A whole lot of precious time.
Yeah. So, you guys can work on it, or Zev offers to either do it himself or help. Zev is the pirate you captured in the engineering room of the Murata.
Hey, Zev, you and I can work on the engine. So Gazette will stay and work on the engine. Y'all
Okay.
can go explore the ship.
Let me go steal Zev from where he was.
It will go faster and probably safer if 2 people work. And if he doesn't have engineering tools or anything, check the workshop. Maybe there's some tools to work with.
So, fun fact: this right here in the corner,
Yeah,
it's like a fireman's pole.
goes down to the second level of the engineering deck, right?
To the cargo hold. It's at some point there. Well, there still is, but it's not functional. There's a like a lift that goes up and down it, but you can use it like a fireman's pole.
Oh, okay. So that's how
Why
you'll get
not?
to the other deck.
We-
Well, no,
we
you
got it.
get to the bridge deck easy. But
We can just head down this. I mean, I assume that has a landing on that main deck, right?
What's that?
I assume this shaft has a landing on the main deck, right?
It would have a landing on the next deck down that you can see, and then it looks like it continues further down.
Well, let's head down a deck. Why not?
Is
Works for me.
Chaos coming, or is she staying in the hallway on deck, top deck?
I'm coming. I'm just paying attention to something else. Go ahead.
Uh-huh. Minus 50 DKP.
I deserve that. Go ahead.
Do you even know what the reference was?
I do.
Insane raid leader from World of Warcraft.
If you stand in the right freaking place.
More dots, dots, more dots. No more
More
dots.
dots.
It's now. Okay, stop dots.
I've been in raids with people like that.
I was just organizing something else.
Continue
That's
on.
okay.
I will pay attention.
Okay, so who's going first?
I will.
Splat.
I'll go next.
Okay, roll initiative. Anybody going down the ladder, the pole? Because Chaos made a friend.
Oh boy.
I see nothing.
You see nothing? You don't have sight?
Yeah.
You have sight.
No, I do. No, I see stuff. I'm just saying. I rolled so low. I see nothing.
Oh. Oh, you see it. You're just stunned from the fun ride down the pole. That's it.
Wow, that's right.
I'm just making sure that its rolls were private. Of course they were, because Roll20 thinks that the GM should be secret rolling everything. I disagree.
I don't see. Very rarely secret roll.
I like the secret rolls, the blind rolls for like your checks and stuff in this, just for the did you really convince that pirate to join your side, or didn't you? Time will tell. But like for things like initiative and hit, I don't like that, because then the players are like, is he cheating to kill me, or are the dice killing me?
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, all your attacks have been hidden, I think.
They have been, because Roll20 likes to make the dice hidden every time, and then as soon as I realize, I annihilated. So we've got 3 people coming down here, and why are you? You know what? I'm gonna refresh. I'll be right back. So what you see when you get down is a giant empty space that looks like it could be used for an expansion bay. If anybody's read the Starship rules, that may give you lots of ideas. Not that you'll actually get to keep this ship. Don't get attached. I'm obviously going to blow it up at the end of this session.
I'm starting to see that pattern.
For 2 ships that got merged, this ship is remarkably intact.
Yeah, no. Obviously, you aren't going to get to keep this. I'm going to blow it up at the end of the session. Don't get attached. Not like we don't have a whole adventure path of 6 books. The 6th one not having even been published yet.
It's all going to be on this desolate planet we're on.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, guess what? It's its turn. You didn't surprise it. Surprise! Is the token broken? It is not. Yay, I did this one right. Guess what? It's time to kill Chaos. Nothing can kill Chaos, right? Oh, wait, that's Chaos. See, if you spelled it right, you'd be invincible.
You don't.
Scare me.
Hasn't Chaos tangled with one of these before? A
Yes.
time
Wasn't there
eater?
already in the comm tower that first ship we
Yes,
found?
it
Yes.
was. You are going to be. It has 15 foot, so it's going to have to move a little bit. It's going to move to
Wasn't I
there.
scared of it or something?
No, that was the drift things. It's
Or
going
is
to
that
attack you.
almost took me out?
It's going to hit you with a 12, right? No.
No.
So you have one EP. And now it's Otto's turn.
All right. Can I see it from up here, or do I have to go down there to do
You
stuff?
would definitely have to go down to do stuff. Because
All
there's
right.
basically a 5-foot hole in the floor.
You
Well.
hear Chaos hit the bottom and go, "Oh, hello."
Well, I shall traverse the chute.
And probably heard it in your head, right?
So I'm going to say, I mean, you probably moved 20 feet, but I'm going to say it only cost you like 5.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I don't like these things.
No, they eat time.
Apparently. But that's why I have a rifle, to make them less of a problem.
Except remember, they have 15 foot of reach.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about that in this room. It's like they kind of designed these areas to be really annoying for these things. Well, I guess if I stayed right under the pole, but I can't really like stand on that, can I?
Oh, you could, but you'd have a mouse above your head. Rat, mouse.
I mean,
It's a hole in the floor. I can't really stand on it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, you could straddle it, maybe. It'd be a little difficult. Yeah.
Not gonna worry about it. All right. Well, let's. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to put a hole in here. Like, what really constitutes this?
The plasma ball.
It's a sentient plume of energy. Like, I don't know. Apparently. But anyway, rifle does things. Hopefully.
That does things.
Alrighty then. That's all I got.
Well, that didn't suck.
That was solid.
All right. Chaos. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
I've been hit by the
dun.
signal.
Once, so I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna move over here, pull out my sword, and whack it.
You're not going to punch it
No.
for better damage? Better
and
to
better to
hit?
hit.
It's so enticing, but it's easier to hit me.
What?
Why? Huh?
Well, you said that I get a temporary AC point, right?
Or,
Your entropic strike does not use an entropy point. That's just you punching it. So there's a difference between entropic strike and the entropy attack.
Okay, then I must be confused. All right, then I'm just gonna punch it.
Yeah. So when it prompts you for the other thing, just say no if you don't want to use your point. See, you use 0 entropy points, so you kept the entropy point. And you hit for 7 max damage. Whack the crap out of it. Is it immune? Probably. I don't know, so I'm just going to say it is, because I'm a jerk. No, it's not. It's not immune to anything. You're not using your life science checks, by the way, people.
Oh yeah. Can
I'm
I
not
do
a
that?
scientist.
Well, maybe you should be. Yeah, you can
I'm
do the
gonna
life
do
science.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Can't be everything at once.
Why not? Get
So we
good.
have
11 skill points.
Get good, scrub.
And low intelligence.
23. Holy cow. What did you need? You needed 15 plus 2, 17. So that's 2. You learn that it's. Well, you know it can fly because you can see it flying. The big thing is the steel momentum. When it hits somebody with its tentacle, it flies faster, and you move slower, and you're basically everything is -1. -1 to hit, -1 damage, -1 everything. You do get to
So
save
don't-
on that. So don't get hit.
By it.
Yeah, exactly. Just piece of cake. Don't get hit. I mean, it only has plus 11 on its hit, so just
Okay.
don't let it roll higher than like a 2.
Kazette is not in the initiative, by the way.
Yeah, he didn't roll. It's
Because
because
I was staying up to work on the engine.
Oh, right. I'm dumb.
Now, if y'all want to call me in,
No,
I'll come in.
Not dumb, it's forgetful.
he's like, because I'm smart enough not to tangle with that stupid crap. Stitches, it is your turn.
I slide down the pole.
Whee! All right, there's your 5 feet.
Okay. I'll just go here. And we'll call the big guns. Well, that sucks.
Really does.
Well, that's it for that turn.
That was a terrible damage roll.
Well, I would have felt worse
Oh,
if I.
wow. Yeah, I was.
I thought it was like it was just that was the
1.0
1d6. I was like, that's the 1d6, but no. I don't feel so bad that you missed with that.
Yeah.
Time eater.
We
Wait,
we
I'll
need
call
to
it.
get you into
We need to remediate his dice.
Yeah, we need to get you into a training so you hit better.
It's gonna try and smack chaos. Where the hell did the sheet go? There it is. 25?
Oh yeah, that hits me.
Woohoo! For 4 damage.
Okay.
And
And
you
another
need
point.
to. Yeah, you did get a point, and you need to give me a saving throw. What kind of save? It's in somewhere in this. It's a will save. Oh, that's your strong suit. Not.
Oh, where do I find it? Oh, here it is.
You have a chance. See, you saved. You do not get. You do not get everything slowed down.
Ha ha.
Also, a creature that succeeds at its save is immune to further applications of that time eater's steel momentum for 24 hours. Bonus. So, Otto,
All right.
do something to attract its attention so I can attack you next.
I mean, I am going to shoot it again. I'm going to see if I can find something of a weak point, even though it's made of energy, so I don't know how that really works, but... Nah,
Nope.
definitely not. Alright.
no.
The
sneak
second one
attack
would have
damage
worked.
for me.
Apparently I'm just not allowed to use sneak attack damage anymore. I don't know.
At early levels, it's kind of hard to pull that off. What was that against? EAC or it doesn't matter. 15.
Kinetic.
Yeah, 15 hits. So 6.
Yes.
Excellent.
By the way, I figured out how to use chat set ATTRs to auto remove ammunition.
Okay, well, where is it tracking that?
You'll have to add it to the actual attack. I'll show you after game.
Yeah, I got mine set up.
I'm tracking it in my inventory.
So,
Yeah, I figured out how to actually have it track it on the fly with
Cool.
each roll. Basically, so if you do test rolls, you're dwindling your current round count. It's cool. So -6. Uh-oh, it has changed color. It's getting angry. Chaos.
Oh, Michael. I'm gonna punch it. It's actually kind of fun to punch it rather than use a sword anyway. And I'm going to use an entropic point.
Oh, you got one because you got hit, right?
I did.
So even with a crap roll, you still did 7 damage.
Whack!
And somehow the ball of energy screams. As you have murdered it.
It makes your hair stand on end.
And you scream as you touch yourself on the nose. Bzz, ow!
Important.
It does
You
a
gotta,
little, the R2 scream.
Yes! I really wish I could make it play a random death scream, because as much as I love the Wilhelm scream, random would be even more fun.
Just give it like a folder of like 30 different sounds.
Exactly. Because the R2 scream from when he gets shot in the X-Wing would definitely be in there.
Oh, yeah.
So, what would you like to do? We are out of combat again.
The room is otherwise empty, it seems.
I don't know. Are you searching?
Always.
Might as well. Make sure there's nothing else lurking in a corner here.
There does not seem to be anything here other than the door out.
Well then, that makes it easy. I will load 2 more rounds back into my magazine just because.
Just like in the FPS games, always reload between encounters.
Yeah.
I am that guy.
In your magazine, it pays to reload constantly.
I am that guy that after everything dies, I always hit R.
Yeah, you have to. It's a requirement.
I do that until I run out, until sometime along the way I forget, and then I'm in a combat and not shooting. It's like, oh.
Well, I'm also the one that as soon as a sound happens behind me, I shoot the ceiling because I suck at FPS games. My son used to just enjoyed watching me play FPS games when he was young. He would sit in the room and just laugh his ass off because I had the surround sound and everything, and in Twitch games, I twitched. And I can't hit the broadside of the barn with those games anyway, so I was terrible, and then I was even worse. Like, Unreal was my first one. And, like, I don't know if any of you ever played that. In the beginning of that game, you go into the command area, and the chair, like, spins around or something. It's a jump scare, and I unloaded, and he just died. I was like, shut up, it's not funny. He's like, no, it really is. I hated that game.
All right. Shall we check out the rest of the deck?
Probably.
Yeah.
So, would you like Oh, you can open the door yourself. I love these doors. Because I don't have to delete lighting. I don't have to switch layers.
Doors.
Yeah. You want me to fast forward you through some?
Sure, as long as none of them explode.
All 6 of them explode. You're all dead. Rocks fell.
Yay!
Those are staterooms. There are 6 of them.
Let me check and see if there's anything in there.
There is nothing in there. Those rooms aren't even numbered on the map. There will be whatever you put in them there later. Oh wait, this isn't your ship. I'm blowing it up at the end of the session.
Right.
We don't get to keep anything.
The thing in the center here is actually a thing.
That's very nondescript.
I'm trying to find it if there's a description.
Like, even just visually, like, all looks like it's a hole in the ground.
That's exactly what it is. It is an open air atrium.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Those were very nondescript, what you would say, like, crew berths, those 6 rooms.
Mhm.
Yeah, I kind of figured crew quarters. So.
That's
the staircase leads down.
It does. And of course, the 2 doors at the end are the bridge again.
Yeah. We can leave those open for now because it doesn't really matter.
This is the lift.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah, that's the lift.
All right.
Went to our fireman pole.
I mean, do you want to take the pole or do you want to take the stairs? Because there's stairs here too.
Where are the stairs?
I'll take the stairs.
Right here next to Otto.
What could possibly happen? The pole worked so well before.
Yeah.
Stairs are more civilized.
What the
Until
hell?
we run into
A disgruntled power surge.
An angry static discharge.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, look, it's 10 forward.
A4. Pretty much. It is a spacious crew lounge with large view screens. The lounge has ample seating for relaxing and taking meals. A small dinette at the back of the room houses the ship's food dispensers. Also, no power to them.
So no food.
I'm working on it.
So no tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Darn.
Oh, I thought those blue things were going to be enemies, but they're not, are they?
They're just tables.
I don't know, the little one at the front may or may not be a holographic chess game. With little monsters.
Fair.
I bet you can guess what that room is.
I can guess what this room
Oh
is.
boy.
It's the porcelain throne room.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume there's nothing of note in there.
There's no number on it.
Oh, these are better.
I'm going to track y'all with my limited telepathy, folks. I'm watching this.
More cabins, it looks like.
Those are mo fancier quarters.
They are more fancier for sure.
Sure.
They have nice carpeting.
No stains?
And I'll give you a description of this room. This is a large cargo bay with a large airlock. That's what this door here is. I think we should probably roll for initiative.
Oh joy.
Yeah.
I'll go last.
Good plan.
So what are we being accosted by this time?
Nice of you to take one for the team. Well, you see that thing in the middle of the room?
Is it angry?
Ish. So the cargo bay door at the back is stuck open. Oh, sorry. That's on the side. The airlock door is the cargo bay door. That is stuck open, and will probably need to be fixed before you can take off. As you can see, the transport pole here. I'm just giving you a brief layout before I tell you what's trying to murder you this time. There may or may not be a tripod-mounted railgun
Nice.
that is pointed directly at the door that you came through.
So
And
I
Took it first.
you have triggered it.
Of course I
Oh
did.
come on! Who put a trap railgun in this ship?
Ship.
The pirates
I can
did.
hear
Are the? I mean, did the pirates have any kind of trap gun like this on
their
there?
thing.
Well, so it was on their ship. It wasn't necessarily pointed into their ship, but things got scrambled a little bit.
Oh boy.
Well, maybe it'll hit Cobalt. He's with you.
I will now order the initiative, and we'll see if anybody has a chance to try and disable it before it starts blasting. Chaos, it is your turn.
Well, I can't disable it.
You
You
can.
could probably try to turn it.
So it fires out the door.
Out the open door.
Why is it Chaos's turn?
Yeah,
So-
why did you
It's
So-
not my turn, is it?
Your best guess is probably that the pirates put it here. I don't know. Give me a intelligence, just an intelligence check.
Who?
Me?
Yes, you.
Are you out of your
Oh, boy.
mind? Hold on.
It's a D20. 12, I mean, it's not a terrible roll. You probably think, hey, the pirates probably put this here. Maybe they know how to disable it. I don't know. We're on good terms with them. Maybe we should call them with our comm unit.
No, they were with us. Except for the ones that stayed behind.
No,
That's
they
true.
Didn't all come with us, and
I think
the medic.
The
came with
medic,
us and
no,
she
the
stated
medic,
nothing.
no. I said that you guys wanted them to come with you. I said I just wasn't moving their tokens.
Yeah,
So,
the medic
so
and the engineer stayed behind, but Cobalt should still be with us.
they're non-combatants. So are you going to be like, what are you going to do? Cobalt's with you. What are you going to do?
Put them in front.
No.
Um,
All right, is it going to be one of those? What the hell did you put this here for?
Yes.
And please disarm it before it shoots one of us.
He's not going to get in front of a railgun. That hurts.
Or you.
I mean, we don't want the railgun to blow up the ship we're standing in before we can get anything done.
He's like, I didn't point it at the ship. I don't know what happened here. It was pointed out the doors just in case someone tried to board us.
So can we turn it to point it out the door?
You can try.
Where's the off
Switch.
That'll probably take. I don't know. It might take engineering or computers to hack it. I'm gonna say that you might be able to, with a good strength check, override it. It's going to be a pretty difficult DC.
Well, if there's no power to the ship,
I can
how's
do
it going to
nothing.
fire?
It has its own power. This is a man portable device.
It's got
I
a
can do
battery
nothing.
charge in it.
Portable,
can do
you
nothing
say?
Yeah.
I can do nothing except hit it.
You could try and turn it. You just don't have a bonus to strength. But do you have athletics?
Hold on.
I think you have a minus for ACP, but I would not cause. I don't think
I
that
do
would be
have
applicable.
Athletics, but it's sad.
That's not sad.
yeah, but only
Because I
so.
rolled a 17.
But I wouldn't apply the ACP because this isn't athletics. It's just using your
So I rolled a
strength.
21.
So yeah, I would give you 21. Yeah, you can, for this round, you can point it away from the door everybody's at. So you can keep it from shooting at anybody this round.
I will do that.
Point it at the open door.
So you're going to point it out the airlock door?
Oh, this way?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So that was your... Oh, it wasn't your turn yet. But yeah, that'll be your turn. So Otto, what are you doing on your turn? I hadn't started the thing.
That's fine.
why
Yeah,
I was
I'll try to find the off switch of some sort.
It's either, like I said, to you can try and hack it with computers, or you can try and engineer it to disable its motion sensors to stop it from shooting.
Let's do the engineering thing. Why not? I'm halfway decent at that.
That is unfortunately not enough, unless you would like to use your thing, but I would recommend it.
I've already used it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Chaos can punch it out of the way.
Hey, Kazette, look in the Discord.
What's that?
Look in the Discord.
Okay.
In my Discord. Look up that thing that I said.
Oh.
Something for you to do while they're busy getting shot.
Okay. I saw that earlier, but I didn't do anything.
Going on? There's a lot of quiet.
Oh, I was waiting. It's Otto. You are done. Stitches. Stitches. What are you doing?
Well, I'll try to hack it.
Busy computers.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Toolkit. Does that do anything for me?
It allows you to try and do it. You'll need to move up to it, of course. I recommend trying to hack it by standing right in front of the barrel.
Okay.
I hear that's the best place.
That's where the controls are?
Uh-huh. Oh, wow, 25. Yes, you are able to shut down the automatic targeting system.
Woo-hoo.
Fun fact: if you guys felt the need, and somebody had heavy weapons, I don't think anybody does. This might actually be dismountable, unmounted, to be carried like in a Schwarzenegger-esque way.
Yeah, I had a feeling it might be. Unfortunately, I am an operative. I do not do heavy weapons.
Or it might be able to be reprogrammed to act as a point defense for the cargo bay if that should become a necessity.
We'll worry about that after the rest of the ship has power, I guess.
All right.
The door is apparently stuck, however, you said?
Yes.
Is it a mechanical issue or is something blocking it?
Where are you? A1, I need to scroll up. Sorry, I try to read ahead while we're doing things, and I sometimes lose my spot.
Well, that and they don't always number them in a very intuitive order either.
Well, you guys are trying. You have things like you're in A1, and engineering is not.
Yeah.
I'm like at the nearly the beginning and the end.
But like, why is this particular room A1 and not the bridge you start in?
Oh, because bottom right, top left. That's how the number is. It's A1, and then that hallway was A2. A3 is the elevator. A4 is the what'd you call it? 10 forward,
I mean,
etc.
it's consistent. It's not exactly intuitive for it to be in that direction, but it's
Yeah, usually you would go top left to bottom right, but yeah, it is what it is.
or top right to bottom left, depending on what language you're used to. But
right, correct. So you were in A1. The door. Okay. So the door and the engine are both detailed in another location. We're sorry. We're sorry, but the princess you're looking for is in another location. Have any of you ever played The Secret World MMORPG?
No.
I've heard of it, but no.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing until they dumbed it down and then it died. Anyway, so I need to go to that other location. Are you going to search this room by any chance?
Absolutely.
Might as well.
The engineering check for that cannon, if you want to do that now, just because reason.
Sure.
Yeah. So that would basically allow you to, at a later time, reposition the gun for its original purpose as an anti-personnel security measure. It would cost build points for the ship. Oh wait, I'm going to blow up the ship, so it doesn't matter. It would cost 8 build points on the ship. Have any of you read Starship Rules?
No.
No.
That's a thing you'll probably want to familiarize yourselves with sooner rather than later, because upgrading ships is cool. It's like Legos. And also the pirates stored their loot here. There's a crate containing stuff, another crate containing more stuff, a half-filled crate containing even more stuff, the important stuff, the Castrovellian Yarrow Berry Mead, and some more UPBs. I'm going to copy and paste this because there's a bunch of.
Cool.
So 10 frag grenades, 50 sealed R2Es, that's ready to eat, basically MREs. 10 bottles of Castrovillian Yarrow Berry Mead, which is a mild intoxicant, and 1,000 UPBs.
So is this the loot they were expecting to be here?
It's their stuff, yeah.
Okay. For now, at least, it can stay there.
Yeah, I mean, might as well keep it somewhere. Oh wait, I'm gonna.
Not you just. Hey, we're just gonna rifle through all your cargo and take it with.
It's everybody's. It's a community crew now, right? We're all one happy family.
We'll see. We'll see. We can always grab something on the way out if we need.
So the door is jammed. Let's see here. You can't tell why it won't close from the inside. Would you like to go outside to find out?
I suppose.
It's definitely not a setup on the part of the DM.
Never.
Oh, in that case, sure.
I think Cosette should probably join the party.
If y'all going out, yeah, if y'all are going outside, yeah, I should go. But I think we need to get the engines running before we go outside.
You have not had any luck. Something is preventing your efforts. It's probably a MacGuffin.
It's almost like this ship isn't going to be here at the end of the day. Oh boy. Alrighty then.
I have a image of Thomas in my head. Anyway.
So, as you step out of the ship, you burst into flames and die.
Yay.
When you
Game
step,
over.
yep. Oh, that was quick. And they said it was 6 books. They meant 6 pages.
I'm not sure how I could befriend these guys, but I kind of want to.
Who's that? The pirates?
No, not the pirates.
The slugs?
Yeah.
There are rules for companion creatures.
I see that, but I have to figure out some rules.
There is time. I will not rush you. As you step outside, you see that the ship first hit the ground about a half a mile behind you, bounced once, and then slid into the side of a sharp and jagged obsidian mountain, which lifted the nose of the ship slightly upward. Scorched, dry plains stretch in all directions, broken by occasional geysers of fire. Volcanic rubble litters the ground. High above, a red sun hangs in a red sky. Sheets of twisted metal litter the ground, as do the corpses of lemurs, imps, and other devils. If anyone, if any of you still have any doubt where you've landed, this confirms you are in hell, a lawful evil plane in the great beyond. If any of you have mysticism and would like to roll,
I will call this plane Avern.
anybody else have mysticism?
What's mysticism? I have no idea.
It was just stitches?
Yeah.
Okay, well, over the table, you were right about where it is, but under the table, you have no clue.
Yeah, I know. I was joking.
You're in Mustafar.
Yes, exactly.
Mustafar.
You're an Azrabah. Also, an engineering check, if you would like to, feel free.
Yes, I will. Let's see here. Gotta get my seat. Engineering.
The ship will never move again.
Your ship has landed on a small building, perhaps a military watchtower of some kind, that you collided with, killing everyone within.
Oh, jeez.
Are you going to walk around the ship and assess the exterior damage? Perhaps you can find the reason for your inability to close the door or repair the engine.
Yeah.
That seems
That
like
would
a
probably
good
be
idea.
useful information.
Excellent.
So we hit the ground, we slid, and ended up on top of the building?
You crashed into a building, basically plowed over top of it.
Okay.
You find a corpse half buried beneath the prow of the Primarata. So basically, you plowed into a winged being with the prow of the ship. Another mysticism check, please.
Oh, jeez.
Cross your fingers.
You are pretty sure this was a powerful winged devil known as an Erinyes,
Witch of the West.
perhaps.
Kinda.
Or
Does
the East, sorry.
does anybody would I would like everybody to roll a blind perception roll.
Oh, blind. Okay. Blind ability check.
I mean, you got to see if you notice the ruby slippers, right?
Blind skill check. That's what I need. All right.
Skill check. What was it?
Perception.
Fear plus medicine. Perception isn't on my. Oh, there it is. Perception is the very first one.
I'm hoping my +9 comes in handy here.
Here, I am going to go ahead, just because I want to make sure. And use.
I'm waiting for chaos.
I did it.
Add 3 to mine.
I thought I swear I did it. No, apparently not. Sorry.
That's
I
right.
did.
Press it.
Yeah, it whispers you a little menu of skills to roll.
Yeah, it's I got it
And,
now.
and I did
So-
not. I have not looked at the stream, so I have no idea what I rolled. I decided I want to make sure I do well on the perception. So that's why I used.
So funny enough, Cazette, you actually did better than Stitches. But, and I don't mind sharing this, Stitches had a natural 20. So I'm going to reward that. So Stitches, you and Cazette both noticed a pair of bangles that this female demon was wearing. But Stitches, you get to them first if you want to.
Sure.
They are crimson bangles. You have no idea what they are, but they look pretty and important. Are you going to take them?
Yep. And I cast Identify on
Oh, immediately, huh?
it.
He's like, we ran over this demon. Demon got ran over by the Primarata.
We're just going spearfishing in hell with a spaceship. No big deal, right?
Right? If only we didn't.
Really, this should
This shouldn't be a problem.
No, not at all.
Not
Oh
at all.
no.
So I will show this to you since you came prepared. They're classy designer bracelets made by Embroy's famous Superbia fashion house. While wearing a pair of crimson bangles once per day as a swift action, the wearer can tap the bracelets together to lock their current location into the crimson bangles' kinetic memory. Provided the wearer is within 30 feet of this locked location, they can take a swift action to tap the bracelets together and teleport to the locked location. The bracelet bangles can only lock to a single location each day, but the wearer can return to that location any number of times.
Wow, that's a
Cool.
cool but
It's limited, but kind of
well,
cool.
limited item.
You could, you know what? You
On a
could,
Spaceship, that's actually pretty useful.
you could
Yeah,
also kick ass at musical chairs.
Yeah,
Provided you haven't already chosen a location that.
And yeah, you know which chair is the winning chair. That's true. The captain's chair is obviously the winning chair.
Of course.
they'll notice that you end up in the same chair every now and all the time, and then they'll take it away from you.
You know, that's a valid point, though. If you were like, oh, my stateroom is the closest one to engineering, I'm the engineer. Bang,
Yeah.
I'm in engineering.
Exactly.
I'm doing the best I can, Captain. That was a really bad Scotty. That was so bad it wasn't even close to Scotty. But anyway, so
Gave you.
you found the ruby slippers. Oh, sorry, crimson bangles.
Right.
There was absolutely no inspiration from any old barely color movies whatsoever. I love it. As long as there aren't any singing Lilliputians, or not Lilliputians, but Lolliputians.
The Lollipop Guild.
Exactly. All right, so as you remove the bangles and cast your spell, things happen.
Dun dun dun.
The oppressive windy roar of an approaching starship heralds the arrival of an infernal destroyer twice the size of your crashed vessel. It descends, its shadow blotting out the sun as it hovers only a few hundred feet above, its dark underbelly laced with cables and punctuated by blinking red lights. This starship is 400 feet is a 400-foot long destroyer bristling with weapons.
I want one.
You
We'll
should
take it down with
prob-
a railgun.
You should probably run.
I'll
And
run inside.
and at that, our session is over for the evening. We will see everybody next week and see just how long they last against an infernal destroyer. Thanks for joining us. We'll see if they survive another section next week. Section
Oh,
session.
that was a quick session, right?
Quick.
Yeah, a little
About 2, 3. It was almost 3 hours. I try to finish around 10:30ish. This is a good stopping point. I don't try and do cliffhangers unless it's an obvious stopping point.
Well, that was pretty obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's the end. It is the cliffhanger. So
Our next-
we'll see everybody next week.